everyone and welcome back to Cosmo's Universe. My name is Matt and today I have another compilation. You may remember that I released a gaming compilation not long before this video. However, for the same reasons as I explained in that video, I wanted to do a Matt Matters compilation. You see, I do a variety of videos on my channel and it wouldn't make sense to do another highlight reel after what happened with the previous one. So I decided that I would do one specific to my series that has become so popular on this channel. There have only been 7 episodes of Matt Matters, but this compilation will contain some of the, most interesting facts and some of the funniest moments in terms of edits. At least I hope they were funny. Be sure to leave a like while you're here, as it really is much appreciated. It takes no time at all. Literally just come out, scroll down, you don't have to pause the video. Anyway, enjoy the montage. Hello everyone, welcome back to Cosmo's Universe. My name is Matt, and today I bring you Matt Matters. Get it? Pun, it works 2 ways because Matt Matters and Matt Matters. No, no. Okay, so basically this is a replacement for the Thought Films, an educational series of, random bits of science and maths and philosophy and whatnot that I picked up at the time. I wanted to share with you guys because, it was interesting. First YouTube video ever was uploaded on April the 23rd of 2005. It is a mere 19-second video called Me at the Zoo, uploaded by the channel George, as in George Career. As of recording this video, however, it has 36 million views and over 180,000 subscribers to that channel. Okay, so I've got to balance the last one with the polar opposite, be a bit of a realist here. The most disliked video on YouTube. Any guesses? The music video Justin Bieber's Baby. In fact, it has more dislikes than likes. If I give you this image now, you can clearly see. Etc, etc. The colours we can see are only a fraction of the spectrum due to how our eyes work. And we can see about 10 million different colours. Just imagine discovering a new colour. I know, it's difficult. In a few seconds, I'm going to place that same eye tracker test on screen. First the yellow-blue, then the red-green. What I want you to try and do is cross your eyes so that the white X's in the center match, and essentially get the colours to overlap. Unfortunately, that's the best I can do because I don't have an eye tracker. If you have an eye tracker, well done. It won't be easy, and crossing your eyes for an extended time is probably not very healthy, but I don't think a few seconds will matter too much, so go ahead. Here you go. Today, I'm going to be telling you all about binary code. If you like maths, you'll love this. And if you don't like maths, you might still like this, but you probably won't. Roll the intro. See, binary is a base 2 system. The system we use to count is base 10. So we have 10 digits, and once we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we loop over with the same digits, so it's it's 11. I don't know why it's not called 1-1. For example, they will be spelled differently. 1 would equal 1, 2 would equal 10, 3 would equal 11, 4 would equal 101, and so on and so forth. Hence the old joke, there are only 10 kinds of people in the world. Those who understand binary and those who don't. The last use I'll mention is to do with SETI, and they're an organisation called the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, and essentially they use radio waves to transmit images into space to look for life, but also receive radio waves that they encounter, and usually they're just random radiation in space rather than actual intelligent life. Imagine you have an area of squares. Each square represents a pixel, and to make this simpler, we're going to start with a smaller space. And you could say each square is either black or white, true or false, on or off. See where I'm going with this? You could say that 0 equals white and 1 equals black. So then you could create a string of binary numbers, not necessarily an 8, this isn't to create words or anything, this is just 1 per square, 1 per pixel, to fill in each pixel accordingly, black or white, and then you could literally draw something from that. Lovely weather we're having today, isn't it? Or is it? Why do some places have more sun or wind or rain than others? What makes the weather tick? You get planets which only have one type of biome all across their world. But there is a simple explanation as to why we have so many. 2 words. Warm air. That's it. You can click off the video now. You can go. See if I care. I need the watch time. Seriously though, it is that simple. And this process will repeat in tropical rainforest. It'll heat, rise, move as wind, cool, sink, and then the next biome belongs like savanna or something. Of course, it's not perfectly aligned. Air can move, you know, north, south, east, west. And, you know, once it gets to the poles, it might move back. Hence why, you know, you get different types of weather, you know, warm and cold moving around, not in necessarily a uniform pattern, which is why it's hard to predict the weather sometimes. And the rest, as they say, is history, or should I say geography, really. Hello everyone and welcome back to Cosmo's Universe. My name is Matt and today we will be evaluating the accuracy of the definitions observed in the eloquent vocabulary in this presentation to maximise the potential permutation of the viewer's potential feedback. Next cut, please. No, seriously, that is it. It's just jargon. I use jargon to confuse you. Good word, that. Jargon. Do you like that word, Jumble? Yeah, I thought so. If you're wondering what hot air is doing in a cold place, you can look at my weather video, which will be somewhere here, I think. It explains how air movement creates the weather and forms climates, etc., etc. It can also be done artificially. You may have seen a video where someone's, you know, heated up dry ice and such. And there's also reverse sublimation, which is often referred to as deposition. Number 4, DNA. While we're here, I'm just going to mention deoxyribonucleic acid. It's a very long, fancy word, and it's basically that double helix thing that, you know, creates life. You know, that thing. 9. Google. Google is a very large number. It's 10 to the power of 100, so that's 10 with 100 zeros after it, and it's a very big number. You may have also heard of their older brother, Googleplex, which is 10 to the power of a Google, so that's... how many zeros? The term was coined in 1920 by US mathematician Edward Kasner's nephew, 9-year-old Milton Sirota. He was asked to come up with a word to describe a very large number by the former. Google and Googleplex are not common numbers, but they're used when calculating very large things like atoms in the universe or possibilities of chess moves. Jumble wants you to leave a like. Jumble and Goosey have not been on my channel for quite a while now. I want to do an animation, but I require funding through likes. Trust me, it works. Science. Isn't that right, Jumble? Yeah. What if I told you we really are living in the future? That there are actually several science fiction technologies that exist in the real world and have for quite a while. 3D printers. 3D printers are machines that can create just about anything from a source material, usually some kind of plastic. As early as 1947, Eric Frank Russell's novelette Hobbyist features a scene where 3D printers are building all kinds of things, including life forms, birds, bugs, fungoids. In reality, 3D printers were invented in 1984 by Charles Hull. Self-driving cars. Is that what it says on the tin? Cars? They can drive themselves. It has been around as early as 1956 when used in a short story by Isaac Asimov called Sally. Meanwhile, in the real world, autonomous cars have been developed by Google, Tesla, and many others. When these become roadworthy is questionable, as they've only been developed really in the last decade. But you could argue, although it's not really sci-fi, that the idea for autonomous cars has been around as early as 1478. Can you guess who made the design for one? Yep, he's got it. Leonardo da Vinci, the one and only. You're not going to believe the next one. This one, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to send your mind back into the future. It's going to go at light speed, isn't it, Jumble? Yeah. This mind-boggling, this last one. You won't believe that this is actually a reality. First invented in 1954 by Lou Hewitt and D. Horton. First installed in 1960. And yet, imagined in science fiction over 50 years earlier in H.G. Wells' When the Sleeper Wakes in 1899. Automatic doors. So, if you did enjoy this video... Excuse me? Jums, what are you doing? I do the outro. I mean, one video Tasha interrupts my outro. Now, Jumble, the heck is next? You done yet? Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to Cosmo's Universe. My name is Matt and today we're going to be talking about robotics and computing. Look man, I know this already.
most of the Mathematics episodes made now have been remakes of the Thought films. Yeah, but it's better now. Robots come in many forms, such as computer games, microwaves, electronic toys, rockets, spacesuits, cars, planes, even space buggies. Cosmo, which stands for Advanced Step in Innovative Mobility, is developing AI that is supposed to be an all-around / helper robot. It has a long history of development that has been running since 1986 and has even been dubbed the world's most advanced robot by some. Cosmo is 4 feet and 3 inches tall, that's 130 centimeters, and weighs 119 pounds, that's 54 kilograms. Have you heard of the Rubik's Cube? Now, this is a magnificent little puzzle that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a video on the Rubik's Cube if you guys hit the like button. Come on, you know you want to. But with the power of 3D printing, yep, another reference. Go watch that video right now. 136 newtons is equal to 340 times the remora fish's weight. What can we use this for? Well, I think the first thing, right off the bat, could be more deep-sea research. There's still about 90% of the ocean that hasn't even been explored yet, or something ridiculous like that. I might put up the statistic here if I can't remember it exactly. But imagine tracking deep-sea creatures with these. If you could somehow mount a camera on it, that could change things entirely. And now the last one on my list, Cosmo is a new robotic companion / pet, very much in the same vein as a Tamagotchi. Hold on a sec. Did I research that right? The name sounds familiar. Oh yeah, you! Oh, shut up. You're just salty because I replaced this month's Minecraft video with Bendy and the Ink Machine Chapter 3. Go check that out. Ah, shut up. Go back to Hive MC. Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get the angle right. Okay.
And action.
Yeah, action.
No, I do the action. No, it's got to be like a boom. It's got to be action.
You get an invitation from Joey. It's been 30 years since you worked together.
It's always 30 years, isn't it?
Oh yeah, of course. Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Main character's name is gone.
Henry.
The fact
Henry,
that...
no last name of
Yeah.
another FNAF character. Think about it. In Chapter 2, we see Sammy Lawrence has been imprisoned in this dark, inky abyss of a body, and he wants to set himself free by sacrificing Henry to Bendy. Maybe he's going to take Henry's body, you know, sister location style. Okay, I will stop with the FNAF references.
Yeah.
I promise. It's just, there's a few parallels, and it's another one of those games. The ink machine has got this vat of ink on one side and this pump on the other, and we don't know what happens in between. In fact, if you look at the model, there's a little pipe that stretches down, and it just gets cut off because obviously it's not needed. But if you look at some of the gears and pipes in Chapter 3, some people think that the ink machine isn't just that machine, it's the entire workshop. That is the heart, but the entire thing is all within the ink machine. It's the building itself. So I just want to talk about mainly Alice Angel, as she is one of the most interesting characters so far. Now the real question is, who is Alice? Okay, so we've covered Bendy and Boris, but Susie Campbell's the voice actress. She mentions in the Angel Room that actually she's been replaced by Alison Pendle, and it's quite interesting really. There's a couple of other tapes, but what it really shows is that Susie had a very strong connection with character, like she's a part of me.
And at points throughout the game, throughout the chapter, her voice changes from, oh, nice and lovely to, oh, horrible and evil.
Which is the more dominant side.
Yeah.
What if I told you there were 2 voice actresses for Alice? I think because Alice has treated them so badly, the Butcher Gang and the Searchers are now looking towards Bendy for help, because we know that there is a kind of rivalry between them. You know, Alice Angel gets you to cut those Bendy cutouts just for a giggle, basically. There is certainly some kind of power play. I mean, Susie and Joey Drew, their relationship seemed good at first, but if Joey fired Susie, then it's possible that she's out for vengeance in some kind of way. Well, I think the most important thing here is that it shows that Bendy, there's going to be some kind of conflict between him and Alice, and Henry's going to be caught up in the whole thing in the next chapter. Did I mention my king already? I think I did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Until the next time, bye-bye.
Bye!
So, you made it to the end of the video. well done. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to drop a like, as it really is much appreciated, and you know, it does really help out when I'm judging my content. Remember to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of all the new content coming to Cosmo's universe. And share this with your friends if you're already subscribed, and that way we can get more people to come and join the community. As always, my name is Matt, and until the next time, bye bye.